How are y'all getting here? Child, I haven't even done my rewatch yet. But last night, how do you guys feel about the reunion? Like, we're gonna do an official recap later after we rewatch it and put some slides together. But like, I'm so disappointed in the reunion. I'm underwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh. The editing has reached an all-time low. Like, I hate the way that they edit the show. I don't know. It almost feels as if Nick barely spoke. Um, and yes, I saw that he unfollowed her this morning. Thank goodness. I don't know if you guys saw our live yesterday when we kind of like went over everything about how we feel about, I'm gonna just say her name at this point, Huda, and the drama from her and the way that she completely pretty much ruined the entire dating experience for everybody in the villa. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, the way that I feel about her now, like it's solidified. She pretty much confirmed everything that we already said in our reunion predictions. So yeah, I'm happy Jeremiah got to speak up for himself. I think Olandria got to speak up about the things that hurt her the most. I do wish that she got to speak about a lot of other things. Um, it just overall it wasn't enough for me. Like I don't know, so I need to rewatch it again and see. No accountability as expected. It definitely needed to be live. Yeah, it definitely the reason that I know that they don't care about like anyone else is because they could have literally done two parts. There was no reason for you guys to do a superhero edit like this. Like so weird. They could have gave us a 2 to 3 part reunion, an hour and a half each, or 2 hours each. That would have been fine. Oh, sorry, hold on. Um hold on guys. Okay. Let me see what y'all was saying. Yeah. Okay, let me see what I'm saying. She kept saying I love you. Yeah. Literally. Um yeah, that's like love bombing too. Like saying I love you and stuff like that is love bombing. Um yeah. Sorry, hold on y'all. Okay. Um Yeah, so telling people like I love you or after every time when they went, you know what else? Every time somebody brought up something, like they tried to address something with her, she would be like, give that person a compliment, like, oh my God, I love this person. Like, she's an amazing woman. I tell you that all the time. Da 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 da. Girl, what? Like, no, we're talking about what happened on the show. Nobody asked you to do a character vouch. Like, that was so annoying. Um, Jeremiah pulling out the dictionary of love bombing and then H trying to contradict the dictionary. Like, girl, stop it. Per the definition that she gave, she was the one love bombing the girls. Like, it's not just, it doesn't just have to be misogynist. It doesn't just have to be a guy to a girl. You were also love bombing as well. Um, this was actually my first time watching too. I'm glad that we got Nicolandria out of it. Um, I really, really wanted to go on the show next year. Can't lie, I was like trying to manifest it, but like now I'm just side eyeing it. Like, you guys already know me and Ugona have both been very vocal about wanting to go on the show, just for like obviously the opportunity to find like love and stuff like that. But they, hold on, my dog is stop. Yo, why the heck my dog? He done yanked the headphone out of my ear. Anyways, but I was gonna say the way that they handled the black women this season and the way that they edited the reunion, I don't know. They need to have a whole new staff. But I think that what I'm realizing about Love Island is like they are gonna protect the people who they feel like can handle both backlash and like positivity. And I feel like with H, because she doesn't take accountability, because of all of those things, because she's kind of detached with the outcome of her actions, she's the perfect person for them to be on like her side because they can pretty much make her look like the villain and then make her look like the good guy, and it's not going to affect her in any ways. Um, yeah, I think definitely the fact that we even made this show the number one streaming show this summer, just that just goes to show like they have way too many resources at this point, to the point where like even when I watched the interview yesterday with Nick discussing like Nick and Nick Cannon and stuff, when Nick was saying how, oh, they didn't give them security, like you guys could at least give them security, because that was like what, a few weeks out the villa or the same week, and y'all couldn't provide them security as they integrate back into the real world. They don't care about the people that go on there, and you cannot love bomb people through other people. So I'm glad that Jeremiah like really spoke up for himself, even when he was like talking to Ace. Like, I love Ace too, but I like how he told Ace like, so because I'm talking to y'all about her, I'm love bombing her. So yeah, she definitely love bombed him too. Um, at this point, I feel like Love Island needs to be what? Yeah, I read that one. Facts. Do we start with Love Island games? I mean, they said that some people from this season, was going to be on the show. So I don't know. We could see. LOL, Erno. Yes, this is about Love Island. What are you doing here? I think it's disgusting that Peacock didn't address the racism. Yeah, I think that was disgusting too. And I don't even like how Huda was like, she was like, oh yeah, I was getting racism too. Girl, you cannot like retaliate with somebody telling you that like people was making racist comments and they wanted you to like address it, but then you want to say, oh, you got racist comments too. Girl, what? LOL or no. Thank you. The show is clipped for me. They better pray I don't sue. No, for real. It's very much giving emotional distress. They put us through a lot, and I don't like how they edited like all of that stuff out. Classic narc moves. I don't know, y'all. I didn't make the post. Like, girl, what are you talking about? I don't know. They just edit everything. Like, even the clips that they played, like, they didn't really need to play that specific clip with Huda talking to Shelly about bringing Chris back, because Shelly even said she still doesn't feel like that's the whole thing. The clip that they showed only just confirmed what Huda was already saying. but it also showed that Shelly was not like, oh yeah, girl, bring him back for both of us. Like she's literally like, if you follow social cues, she's pretty much just saying like, yeah, so I don't know like about that. Like pretty much. Did they ever air the Chris interview he did? I don't know, but I saw that people were saying that I saw something about Patreon. They were saying like if you want to see the interview with Patreon of Chris, go on Patreon. I saw like a screenshot of that, but I didn't know what they was talking about. Um and Vanna actually said that she spoke up for Olandria, but that was edited out. It's her agreeing to make the post and then never making it. Like, why did you agree to make it? They deleted it. What platform was it on? Like, who did he interview with? Shelly was definitely uncomfortable. She was definitely uncomfortable. Um, oh my god. It was a podcast with Paul Pierce. Okay, the basketball player. I think naturally Shelly is very articulate, especially with how she feels about everything. So whenever people try to make it seem like, oh, like, well, you didn't say this or you didn't say that or you didn't, whatever, she's very, very direct with her emotions. Like, so there's no way you didn't know that she wasn't with it, girl. I'm already knowing. Let me see you. People been saying Twitter was mad at our faves. I don't even understand what they would be mad at them about. Like, then they tried to edit, they tried to not edit, but they tried to show that clip of voting off Hannah and try to make it seem like, oh, it was all on Shelly. But all she did was literally like just discuss what was being discussed. Then they did a countdown. So because she led the countdown, is Shelly's fault. Everybody said Hannah's name at the same time. So I also thought that was weird that they showed that clip. Um, the heart race challenge. I don't like how they still didn't show that Olandria had a moment with Nick. Like, but whatever. I'm pretty sure it's against the rules to discuss voting. I feel like Shelly was upset about the narrative H was pushing that she brought Chris back for Shelly. It was for H the whole time, and we all see through it. Exactly. She was nice. Yeah, she was definitely nice. Every time they brought up something serious, H started laughing to downplay it. Like she's just, I don't know where she learned these tactics. But yeah. Hookah is Hookah is the newest nickname that I've seen. I like that one. Hookah. Y'all are so funny. Goodbye. I'm gonna use that one, Hookah. That clip didn't make it seem as though Shelly led the narrative around Hannah being voted off. So it is what it is. Someone had to go home. Exactly. But they tried to now on Twitter, from what I saw before I went to bed, they was trying to make it seem like, oh, it was Shelly's fault. All of the people, the girls, they said Hannah's name at once after the countdown. I don't know. I'm gonna try to spread some positivity to Landria today because I see people trying to like get on her for, I don't even know what they're mad at her about this time. Seems like she just can't even speak. Even if they edited her out of the reunion altogether, people still would have been mad at her. Uh-uh. Yeah, Twitter is a scary place. People just write a message on Twitter and they don't even think about anything. Did you see the part where Nick cried? I did not see that. I'm rewatching it today though. You guys know we were streaming it yesterday, so I had to like pay attention to the stream. So I may have missed some parts. Excuse me. I didn't know that Nick cried. Did y'all see that? Facts. Coco Coco was standing up for herself. She was trying to get a point across. She even put her hand up to Andy. I said, "Oh." I was like, "Ooh." But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to like dog her or anything because perspective is everything. Um so yeah. She was saying her POV. I feel like personally that podcast that she went on, like you know who those people are. Everybody knows that Winter is a toxic woman, especially to other black women. That's like no question about it. That wasn't even a safe space for you to go on in the first place. And then yeah, people can say that stuff is taken out of context, but you did say those words. Like you did say that Alandria was giving my man, my man, my man. You did say she was standoffish. I feel like it was like kind of inconsiderate to say, knowing that she just came from a place with being with all of her girls. Like why would she be comfortable with you guys? And then Clark is literally coupled up with Taylor, and Taylor's acting weird towards her. It's like she kind of has like bigger fish to fry because this is still a dating show, not like a best friend show. So it's like she doesn't have to prioritize bonding with you guys when she's literally going through emotional turmoil already, and coupled by the fact that she was just voted off the island. So, but she was giving it, she was giving it. Um, yeah, she did say that she reached out to Alandria on time, which I respect that. Like I respect her reaching out to Alandria um to clear it up, even though Alandria didn't take it, but she doesn't have to like take it. She doesn't have to respond to it. Um that's how I feel about it. I wouldn't go this far, but maybe I didn't watch the full interview, so maybe I don't know. And I also didn't pay that much attention to her in the villa, but I don't think she's that bad. What do y'all think? Kept trying to backtrack and wasn't making any sense. Yeah. Yeah. If Coco tried if Coco had tried to put herself in Landria's shoes, then she would have had more empathy during the interview, hence not leaving room for unnecessary criticism. Yeah. Honestly, I would have loved a big three, Shelly, Coco, and Alandria in an alternative universe. I would have loved that. That would have like broke the internet. Coco and Pepe. We could have had Coco and Pepe, Nicolandria, Shelley's. What y'all think about that? Is that a crack friendship in an alternative universe? I guess nobody likes that. Watch the part of Nick looking emotional and post it. Okay, let me get that. Let me write that in my notes. What part was that? Anyways, I'll see it. Nick looking emotional. Um, yeah, I wish we had proper lashings too. Hopefully, I don't know when the NDA expires. Maybe they made it longer this year because of everything that happened last year. But I'm just disappointed. Like I don't feel like the reunion was vindicating. Um, yeah, I'm disappointed. Another opportunity for them to like protect Olandria, protect Shelly, protect Nick, etc. Protect the people that have actually been getting like dragged on the internet, and they didn't do that. So I'm disappointed. And it was 2 hours long. And I feel like we spent time talking about Hannah Pepe and Charlie. It's like, come on, bro. Nobody cares about Hannah, Pepe, and Charlie like together. I'm so sorry. Like, let's keep it real. From my perspective, I feel like Hannah was a bombshell. Pepe was a bombshell. Charlie went home a long time ago. We don't really have to discuss them. There were 11 hours, and that's all we got. Exactly. Give us the outtakes. Spent way too much time on the supporting characters. Spent way too much time waiting for Austin to collect his thoughts. But then if you go to the Peacock Instagram or the Love Island, whatever Instagram, you see Nicolandria posted up on there, but they have the least amount of screen time. What's that about? Using our faves for clout. I'm just saying. They wasted so much time on Austin. Austin was disassociating because Austin knew he didn't really have nothing to discuss. Like outside of the Jaden thing, why are we talking about Jaden and Austin outside the villa at a house party? Like I didn't even know they was at any house party. I don't know if I'm just too deep into the Nicolandria stuff and that's why I don't know. But I genuinely did not know anything about no house party or nothing of the sort. So why are we discussing it? I didn't spend that much time. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna probably make a new version with just the like just like Nicolandria and the relevant stuff for us to rewatch maybe. I think that's what I'll do today. I'm gonna make another version. I'm gonna edit it because like I'm sitting here hearing about a house party, Andrina talking about she saw the message. Girl, don't nobody care about that. Like, what are you talking about? I would have preferred if like if Andrina, hold on one second, y'all. Um, I would have preferred if Andrina spoke up and talked about what her and 404 discussed when they had a link up. That would have been better for me. All of that other stuff that she talking about, she seen the message and Austin did reply. Don't nobody care. Let me see, what question did I miss? Can someone explain dating in 2025? I don't understand how you can be exclusive but not official. I don't understand how you can do everything boyfriend or girlfriend but not have a title. What is dating versus courting in 2025? Child, from my experience, dating in 2025, like doing everything as boyfriend and girlfriend, but not having a title, it's situationship like culture. Like people have now kind of like done this whole thing where it's like, oh, we don't have to have a title. That's like the biggest part of dating in 2025. Like, oh, we don't have to have a title, but like we're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. So we're locked in is being exclusive, but it's not official. Like I don't even know how to explain because it sounds so silly, but that's really the culture in 2025 in real life. I feel like Love Island kind of does a better job with the whole closed off portion of it, but most people in my like generation, like it's definitely like a situationship type of culture when it comes to courting now, and it's like you pretty much do the situationship stuff for as long as possible, and eventually you guys just can't live without each other, and then you guys are now exclusive. Yeah, it's literally exactly men giving themselves a loophole to not be fully loyal. That's what I think as well. Pray over your daughter, child. Listen, we all need prayers in this dating scene. It's so horrible. Um, yeah, they definitely hype Nicolandria to get us to watch. Because even the parts that they put in the trailer, it was this that was like the only parts that we got to see inside of the actual reunion, which I thought was weird. Um, I'm a little older, so I don't understand the need to ask, will you be my girlfriend? I feel like once we're out of high school, you talk about being exclusive and then you're together, but I'm older, so I feel like now compared to like in high school, in at least in high school, you'll be like boyfriend or girlfriend. After high school now, it's like people don't even ask like, oh, will you be my girlfriend? Like there's like no exclusivity. Like I'm raising my son to respect women fully because the men out here are trash. Yeah. With the Ace and Shelly thing, being in love with someone that's not your girlfriend is very interesting. I don't know. I think maybe since they have like the Love Island experience, maybe that makes kind of like a difference, or maybe they're just that's what they want to put in the media right now. Maybe because we really don't know. Like they can say that in press, but we don't know what's happening in real life. But I do definitely feel like I could see the sparks between them. I could see the love between them. Um, and I feel like it's even really big for Ace to say that he's in love with Shelly. And I love how they have history and like where they ended up now. I feel like Nicole Andrea is doing it right. They are dating with intent, which is why they aren't rushing too much to tell us about it. I agree. Technically, all the other exclusive ones are broken up. Yeah, Olandria has made it clear to Nick what her long term intentions are. Yep. And we also have to remember Nick is 24 years old. Like I keep forgetting he's 24 because he's so mature, but 24 is actually really young, y'all. To be honest, there's that. Um, Let me see what's going on Twitter. I'm so afraid. The man took her to Greece in 2 weeks of courting her, for real. If that's not intention, I don't know what it is. What is? And also the fact that she also said that Nick pretty much is always making sure like she gets opportunities and stuff like that. And like as a black woman or a woman period, having somebody that's kind of like more experienced with the field that you're trying to work in and they're vouching for you and they're using their connections, they're using their meetings to talk about you, that is so unheard of. So give Nick his tens. He really clearly is working hard. The jump from 24 to 27 is crazy. Yeah. His frontal lobe hasn't even developed, technically, per science. I just saw a clip of Lizzo talking about the reunion. One thing about Nick, he's gonna make it happen for Ola, and he's so loud about her. I love that for her. Yeah, even the way he was crying on Watch What Happens Live. Like, what? Do you know how much it takes to get emotional? They bounce each other so well. Yeah. Let's look. Coco didn't lie. Olandria was my man. Was my man, my man, my man. You even tried to punk Clark. What? Bro, people are so weird. I'm actually getting off of Twitter. It's not the app for me. Never mind. I was gonna look at what they were saying on there, but like I've already seen enough. Um, like he has a pure heart, and for that I trust him. Yep. So far we've seen him do everything right. Brian, you're the runner up, and literally you cheated, and you said you had a poor lapse of judgment, but you didn't get any lashings at the reunion for it. So like, what the heck? My side of Twitter is mostly positive. I don't know. I want to see what people are saying on TikTok. Let me check there. At least on TikTok, people gonna be mindful. Brian got nervous at that part. He's just Brian calling out Zach. Boy, if you don't get off my screen, like, what are you talking about? No, you're the actual scammer.
This will be my last time speaking on this girl because y'all know I don't speak on Redacted. I don't speak on her at all, and that's for a reason. And I can't wait to be done with her and her coop. This will be my
All right, let me see. Y'all said Amaya was be posting sad stuff, child. Hmm. Have y'all seen this lady before? I never seen her TikToks.
I'm speaking on this girl because y'all know I don't speak on Redacted. I don't speak on her at all, and that's for a reason. And I can't wait to be done with her and her cuckoo banana fans. Alandria revealing that she told her what was happening. She told her about the George Floyd post. She told her about everything and asked her to put out a statement to her fans who were being racist and insane. And Redacted didn't. Lets me know everything I need to know. She was never going to put out a statement. And you know why? Because those crazy cuckoo banana fans of hers validated every single thing that the grown ass women and men on the island checked her for. Like Shelly said at the reunion, you sat there inside the villa, you apologized for everything, you admitted where you were wrong. I took it too far, I did this, I did that. Then you came out the villa. You saw your following, you saw your crazy ass fans making excuses for you, sitting here saying, "Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. It's not your fault." All the things that you wanted to do in the villa, but people were actually holding you accountable. You saw all of that and you leaned into it and you went for it and you said, "You know what? I'm not sorry. I don't have to be sorry because I have an army of cuckoo bananas behind me." And that's exactly what happened. And honestly, it's not surprising. We knew it was going to happen. We knew no accountability was going to be taken. That's just who she is. And the people who follow her are exactly like her, and the people who like her are exactly like her. And honestly, I just can't wait to be done. I can't wait to be done with her, to never ever see her or speak to her again, blocked on everything, or her fans are blocked. Honestly, this was a terrible time thanks to that fan base. And if
Mm, mm, yeah. Child, you might just have to stay in the Discord today. I remember when Nick was on Snapchat on the plane from Fiji and she was already looking at videos. Ooh, she was looking at videos. Seems like she liked it.
does EJ know about this?
We don't really identify.
What is it? Like the For You page on TikTok is messed up. Like I don't even know. I'm trying to see more. Child, I don't know, man.
Taylor, Taylor, what are we getting out of context? We saw Taylor. You've got to be fucking kidding me, Taylor. Yo, somebody get this. Somebody, Taylor, Taylor.
I don't know
What are
what
we
when
getting out of
Taylor said
context?
he got something. He's
We
like,
saw.
"Don't let me get to tell everything." What? Let us know what you want to tell. Like what? We need a show of Nick and Landry getting their back up facts and making it work.
Love Island reunion recap. It happened. It was kind of like a nothing burger. Amy Cohen was there. Iris and Pepe and Brian and Amaya and Huda and Chris and Nick and Landria were there. That was an interesting top four that we had in the final. They talked. I didn't really care except when Nick and Landria talked. Um, Chris was hilarious as shit. Dude. Huda was trying to like PR him. She was like, I've done so much like with me and myself. He was like, cool. I do not like you. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, damn, that's funny as shit. But anyways, uh, yeah, Taylor apologized to Andrea.
You're my dog.
It was hilarious. He said, clap. Should we clap?
It was so
And then
awkward.
humongous segment of Pepe. Pepe, Grayson, Pepe, Annie, Hannah, Pepe, Pepe, another blonde girl, Iris. It was just a lot of Pepe. And then there was Jeremiah and Austin and Ace's segment. Again, do I care that much? A little bit. It was kind of interesting. It was a little interesting. After that, I don't remember. Then Huda, Shelly, and Landria got into beef. That's yeah. Um, that was interesting. Uh, Landria and Huda, that was kind of confusing for me because like there was racism on to Huda too. So I don't know why they both didn't make a post. But then Huda said the bullying thing. Like when she said the bullying thing, that definitely made it so.
But the racism for Huda did not come from like Nicolandria fans. I don't know who it came from, but like correct me if I'm wrong, it didn't come from our fan base. So, and then the moment that they called Olandria out and told her about who anyone who made a quotes unquote inappropriate comment about Huda, she immediately responded. So I don't know what that means.
Like you have to say something. You have to put a name to that, and then she didn't. And then she just said like she said she had shit to do. I guess like I don't know. She kind of like egoed the shit out of him, which was weird as hell. And then the heart rate challenge wasn't too crazy to me. She didn't sit on his face. She like reverse cowgirled on his dick, which was pretty wild. But, I mean, was it that crazy? I didn't think it was that crazy. I didn't. I don't know. I made a video about it. I ended up deleting it because like people were just saying like as a guy you're not really gonna get it. Like when a girl's like talking about like having this like girls thing, like you're all gonna be like a sisterhood, and then she does that to a guy, I guess it like really upsets you. I thought it was more on Ace, but um, a lot of girls were saying Shelly wasn't right. So I was like, all right, I'll just be my video. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know because I'm not a girl, so I don't really get it. I would have been mad if I said that.
I'm not feeling this video. I'm actually like disappointed in his video.
You know, they're grabbing her throat, throwing her down on the shit, but
What?
it's just
I didn't even know you could
yeah.
say
And that was the
dick
end.
on
And
TikTok.
Andy Cohen was there. Final
Um,
reunion recap. Um,
Let me see what the comments saying. Zach was funny. I like how that the way when they put the camera on Zach and Zach looked like he wanted to like move. I was like, yeah. But yeah, I don't really like this take. I don't really agree with it. But I like how everybody has their personal opinions. I love Amaya, but as an Afro Latina and honestly just a decent person, I'm extremely disappointed in her close friendship with it. Yeah, when Amaya was like, that was mean, that was not mean. Like people are talking, so people can't have a discussion. They don't have phones or anything, so they're just discussing, doing a debrief. He is somebody. He's a Nicolandrian that makes content on TikTok. Well, I thought he was a Nicolandrian, but I guess like he's a Love Island fan, so this was like his response to it. After the reunion, I'm not dealing with any of the cast anymore. The only people that I'm 100% still interested in is Nick and Olandria, and that's final. Yeah. I feel like the racism towards them focus around hate. Most people disliked her in the beginning. I genuinely did not see racist comments towards H. Yeah, I think Nick and Olandria follow him, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't see any racist comments towards her. Maybe I wasn't on that side of the internet. Uh, I literally don't know how people can honestly say. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if they tagged us in anything. They tagged us in any good videos. Yeah. You know what? Let's wake this up because I remember during the actual season when they were like buying her followers or whatever, they were like, oh, let's also buy followers for Shelly so that it doesn't look suspicious. Like that was weird. I vividly remember seeing that during the season. So with that being said, I wouldn't put it past them. Exactly. But yeah. There were comments about her heritage. Okay. Well, the only heritage that she discussed was being from North Carolina, so I don't know, and Middle Eastern. But she didn't get into detail about it or make it a thing. Like, so I'm not gonna make it a thing. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and just like give my initial thoughts. I'm gonna rewatch the episode and I'm gonna try to do a compilation of like the Nick and Alandria clips that we got, um, and put that together for you guys, and maybe we can rewatch that. How does that sound? Oh, so she made a response. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. I feel very disappointed. Like I feel drained. I was really looking forward to the reunion. Like, and we were gonna have an IRL thing. Like, I'm low key glad that we didn't because like I would have been so disappointed. Well, I guess the best part would have been getting to meet you guys, but yeah, I feel disappointed by the reunion. So Huda posted this on my own terms, not for a TV show. It has nothing to do with repeated pressure to open up, especially when it's excessive, makes me uncomfortable, and I appreciate if that could be respected. But you'll edit out the amount of times you asked and tried making others answer for me. What? She tripping. Like she's talking about the wrong stuff once again. Per usual. You're talking about relationship details. You still have not acknowledged any racism. So that's your priority, clearing up that. Child. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-mm. It's not looking too good. It looks like this post is deleted because I don't see it on her Instagram. Let me check if it's on her TikTok. I don't see that post, so I don't know if she deleted it or what. Johnny Flash posted it though. Andy definitely did a good job. He's a great host. When Coco put her hand up to him, I said, "Girl, you are not a real housewife. Relax." The thing is, the reason why you can't buy a narcissist a dictionary is because the definition changes per how they use it. So that wouldn't even do anything. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Andy is the king of reunions, and he will never get that title taken from him. Good thing he was there, because Ari wouldn't have pushed as much. Facts. Why do you think Ace apologized to Jeremiah and outed Austin instead? I think Ace apologized to Jeremiah because maybe he did some reflection after the show, and also knowing more about Huda, he probably realized like, okay, maybe he wasn't love bombing her. Like maybe I did get it wrong, but actually, Austin, you're a rat because you pretended that you didn't want Jeremiah to go home, but you actually did say that. Like, I think that's what it was. Maybe just like he had a lapse of judgment. Word to Brian. Mm-mm. He probably pushed a lot more. Yeah, because based on what she posted, the statement that Hudo just posted, he clearly was pushing more. And my thing is, what do y'all think a reunion is? Like, do y'all know what a reunion is? This is where you go to address everything. Like, bro, what? Oh, y'all can hear him? Oh my god. He's like crying. He's so annoying. He is really getting on my nerves. Cannot lie. Jeremiah said a lot was edited out. Yeah. Uh. That's crazy that you guys could hear that. Yeah. That's why Jeremiah, when he was asking for his baddie chain, I'm like, did you fight for that chain at the reunion? Cause like what? Variety posted something. Meanwhile, the other couples who confirmed to be exclusively dating are Carthan and Van Steenberg, Bestein and Green and Williams and Caraway. So clearly, Variety confirmed that Shelley and Nicolandria said they were exclusive. So now people are thinking that it got cut out. That's interesting. Vanna said they removed her whole segment. She crashed out, but whatever. Let me pull up the Variety article. Why would they edit that out? Though we don't really care about Vanna, but she did say that she spoke up for Olandria, so that's why it's relevant. What would be her reason? No one knows why Vanna would crash out. I don't think she has a reason to crash out. Oh my god, I can't believe Nick said this at the reunion. I thought that was so crazy. Y'all, Ariana Maddox liked our post last night, so she is a Nicolandrian. We already knew that though, but let me show y'all the article though. Andy's a Nicolandrian too. Literally, we had Nicolandrians in the building. I'm about to show y'all the article though. I need to get a new laptop. My laptop's moving super slow. I think I need to update it. All right, this is the article. What the heck? Why can't I see? Oh. So at the bottom here it says, meanwhile, the other couples who confirmed. Oh wait, you guys can't see. Yeah, watch what happens live and that FaceTime style live. That was good. Those two were really good, better than the reunion. Meanwhile, the other couples who confirmed to be exclusively dating are Carthan and Van Steenberg. Why is this coming up? Oh my god. All these ads. And Van Steenberg, Bestein and Green, and Williams and Caraway. So this means they confirmed it at the reunion, I guess, because this is about the reunion. Um, So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna be back on here later after we rewatch it. Listen, exactly. Cause what? They didn't even do anything, and they got called mean. I was so proud of them last night. Yes, they looked really good. Wow. So the UK is more mean. The UK one. I'm with the Love Island boycott. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get started on doing the reunion edit and then go from there. But yeah, we're gonna come back on later to discuss it. So if you guys are still awake later, I don't know what time zone you guys are in. I'm in Eastern, but yeah, if y'all want to come back later when we do like our formal commentary and everything, y'all need to be in here. And then, like I said, I'm going to make an edit of the entire reunion. So yeah, but definitely it was disappointing. They did make Shelly look worse. We were not vindicated, and yeah, underwhelmed. We did a poll on the Instagram, so we're gonna come back around 8 p.m. And right now it's 11:58 a.m. for me. I'm Eastern. I'm Eastern. Halfway through my workday. Okay, period. Thank goodness for working from home. Literally, I miss working from home. Um, Huda's been media trained. Yeah, she's doing the thing. She's doing what she needs to do. But we're not gonna speak on that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see y'all later. It's only 9 a.m. for me. Oh, you're in LA time, I think. It's West Coast. Oh, y'all are on the West Coast. Must be nice. Child. At least you guys got to see the reunion early yesterday. Early in the day. Whew. But yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm about to get started on that edit, that reunion edit, child. I'll see you guys on Instagram and on the Discord. Bye, guys. Love you guys.